Today, let's talk about how we increase our sales leads. That's what we all want, right? More customers. Yeah, that's a big deal. Well, unfortunately, you gotta also understand that more customers comes more cost. There is actually a cost to do business with each customer. So we need to understand what is it we're trying to do before we just say, I need more leads. We need to understand what our costs are to deal with the customers, how much we need to grow, what are the right types of customers, what are the right kind of prospects, what are the right kind of clients, what are the right kind of partners. We need to really understand what that looks like for our business so we can narrow in on the right kind of prospects we want to get. That's right. It's kind of like doing the maze when you were a little kid, where you'd have that start and a finish and you'd work your way through and they had all those little areas you can stop at. Well, if you worked your way from the back, it was always easier to find the right path. So if we start backwards and work our way forward, we're actually going to be more successful. So we need to identify those things. Now, I do teach how to do prospecting and all that stuff in my sales training. But the other thing we need to make sure is that we're serving our current customers well, because we can actually invest in our current customers sometimes and make more sales with other products and services we offer. Well, what's the number one way to do that? Well, the first question I always ask is, what's your sales process look like? Show me your sales process. I want to see how you're answering the 5 buying decisions consistently to the customers, so that way you're helping them. A lot of times I get people looking at me like, well, that's a salesperson's job. No, the whole organization should actually be following the sales process. Whether it's customer service, warranty, doesn't matter. Everybody needs to follow the same process if you're going to be successful with your customers. And if you want to grow your business, you all better be doing the same thing. So, what are you doing to make sure everybody's following the sales process correctly? Well, you need to make sure that they're answering especially the first buying decision that the customer has, which is the salesperson. Whoever's on the phone, that's the salesperson at that moment. And they're asking 3 questions every time they're on the phone with us or in person. Do I like you? Do I trust you? How can you help me? Now, if we don't answer that, they're going down the street to the other people and buying from the competition, and we don't want that. We want them to stay with us. So we need to make sure our area is inviting, that we come into it, that we're engaging people the right way, and we're not driving higher anxieties. Quick way to go figure out different kinds of people, go into the department stores like Nordstrom's. Look at the women's department compared to the men's department and the kids department. They have different lighting, sounds, scents pumped into those areas, because different people interact differently in different environments. So we need to make sure the right kind of customer is being invited correctly into our environment. If we don't do that, again, it drives them off somewhere else. We need to make sure that we're constantly following that sales process, answering all of their issues and their ramifications and understanding their situation if we want to succeed with them. Because we need to understand all their needs so we can answer those needs and provide the best solution. If we serve the customer well, they're going to reward us with more business. Now, what else do we need to be doing to increase our sales leads? Well, we need to invest in our team members as well. We need to constantly be investing in them. Like I always say, is 1 annual training a year. Bring your teams together and learn together from somebody. So that way they can add one more tool to their toolbox to become more successful. And then after that training, do a debrief, sit down, discuss everything that you guys learned, and you guys will learn different perspectives. It's kind of like iron sharpens iron. When you want to sharpen a knife, you use another harder metal to actually do that. We need to be sharpening our skills together. And when we do things together, we can actually go further, farther, and faster. So we need to be learning together. And the debrief is how we do that. Pro athletes do it. They go and watch game film. We need to be doing that as a team as well. We also need to understand what the competition's doing. So we need to be teaching each other on what the competition's doing. We used to do this when I first got into sales as well and went and studied the competition. Still do it. I want to know who's doing what, how they're selling, why they're selling, how I can sell against them. And I need to teach other people on the team so that way we can sell efficiently as well. Because as we do that, we will automatically grow more business organically with our current customers and those customers that we serve so well that they go sell for us. It's kind of like farming. If you cultivate the ground and you plant it, you fertilize it, you take care of it, you will actually be able to harvest more. So we need to make sure we're over-serving the customers. Now, I walk everybody through the 5 buying decisions with the sales process. I really walk through the very beginning of it to build the rapport and relationship with people really well so you have a great foundation and you're super successful. If you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out. Contact information is below. If you like this video and it's helpful, hit like, share, subscribe, send to somebody you think it might help. That's why I do these videos, to help you. We'll see you next time.